What's going on? Welcome back to Music Mondays.
Yo, go and ask Moody, I've been with the shits. Keep it 100, I'm doing it big. I'm about to run them up. I'm getting bigger cuts. I ain't no runner up. Every beat that I'm on is a number one. Only thing that it means is I'm number one. Game over, my nigga, the jig is up. Can't nobody fuck with the three of us.
One eternity later.
Episode 5. We out here. Sorry for the little break, but we are back until Ramadan in a couple of weeks. But hey, we're back for now. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be here for a bit. Thanks for sticking with us. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. We are actually gonna be changing the name.
Wait, we are?
Yes, sir. To Music That Matters. So keep an eye out for that. So let's dive straight into it, man. I've been waiting to talk to you guys about this dope album. Your boy Logic dropped a new album called College Park. I think it's a dope piece of work. My favorite song there is Wake Up featuring Lucy Rose. I think he killed it. It's a dope jam. It's got a cool music video that dropped with it as well. He's also got a song with Joey Badass called Shimmy, and it was produced by Soundtrack. And he's even got a Kalen Ellis production there in the song Incipio. Damn, that's good.
I'm clipping that shit.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, so he's got the song Shimmy with Joey Badass and Soundtrack, produced by Soundtrack, which is really dope. And he's even got a song produced by Kalen Ellis. It's a funky jam. So these productions, man, it makes me feel like he's talking to Lupe or something.
Yeah, Soundtrack, what's poppin', baby?
But this album specifically has got lots of smoking references, which I was under the impression that he was pretty open about not being a smoker before, but he did in one of the new vlog type videos that he's doing, he did show us his like smoking table, so maybe he changed up. But yeah, he's got songs like High Life featuring Jay and Silent Bob, so definitely like some stoner anthems there.
And all this non-smoking stuff, this was before he got divorced, so I mean...
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's got another video called 10th Dimension, also where he's like smoking a blunt for the first time. And he's got this anime character there depicting himself looking like if Still Never Saw Jim.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I don't get that.
No,
reference.
okay. So he's just got some really dope stuff in there. He's got the Gaithersburg freestyle where he raps over the Still Tippin' beat. He even raps over the Rigor Mortis beat on Lightyear. So really dope stuff. And yeah, he does have a Tess McFarlane feature. So Tess McFarlane gets on there and kills it as well. Does some singing.
I don't know why I thought that was the most fitting feature on the entire album.
It's so random.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of random stuff, you know, and he's also doing all these vlogs and music videos and videos of reviewing reviews. So he's doing all this stuff. People are like, man, he's finished the main quest and he's doing side missions. And he agreed in one of the vlogs, and he was also saying, you know, and he also talks about it on the album that before he went mainstream and he really tried to be popular and stuff, and now that he is done with all of that, he can really be himself and do what he really loves. I think overall, really dope album. But yeah, on to the next person who I really think is doing side missions in life now. Your boy J. Cole.
Jermaine.
Yes.
Cole.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So,
First, shout out to him for the dope verse on the Creed 3 soundtrack. He got on there and he did his thing, and it's a super dope soundtrack. You know, it's put together by the Dreamville team, and it's got all the Dreamville in there. It's got Big Sean, Earth Gang, some TDE boys, my boy Black Sheriff, JID, a lot of dope artists on there. So yeah, good job Dreamville on that. But yeah, I say he's doing side missions because he just had a new music video with BTS artist J-Hope. And if you guys aren't familiar with BTS, they're like the biggest music group happening right now
in the world.
In the world, from Korea. So they're doing their thing. But yeah, it was just so random to me to see J. Cole doing that. He's really doing some side quests, man.
He's definitely doing some side missions.
Right after his last song that dropped.
Silent, be quiet, nigga. Hold on. Cause that bitch go pew. When I shoot, it's on mute. That bitch go pew. When I shoot, it's on mute. That bitch go pew. When I shoot, it's on mute.
But yeah, that song with J-Hope called On the Street, I thought it was a pretty dope song, pretty dope verse from J. Cole, where he talked about his belief in God, his retirement. I really like that bar when he says,
I got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger.
So J. Cole, yeah, definitely killing it. I just noticed it's got a lot of hunger references.
You know what I realized? He makes up a lot of space on this show.
He's definitely a recurring character.
Bro, should we make like a little mini J. Cole? Just like, you know how we got Baby Kendrick?
Yeah.
We should just make Baby J. Cole.
But yeah, Drake also teasing retirement. Everybody's talking about his new interview with Lil Yachty, where they're talking about retirement. So everybody's definitely talking about that. I think a big reason is because Drake doesn't really do interviews. So he did have a couple interviews lately, so it's cool seeing him do that. Who knows, maybe that would be something that he'll do after retiring from rap. I think it'd be cool to just hear him talk some more. It was a really good conversation. They're both really articulate people and really entertaining. And it was just like really funny, so I thought it was a dope conversation.
Bro, I don't know why they talk about retirement, but y'all know damn well after they say that they're retired, they're gonna drop more music afterwards.
Right.
I mean, look at Logic. He pretty much dropped 3 albums after he retired.
Did he retire? Look at Jay-Z. Nobody really retires, but yeah, it's like both J. Cole and Drake are talking about retiring. The next great would be Kendrick.
What if Kendrick's already retired?
He's probably already retired. Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna come out and be like, I retired 4 years ago. Like,
I gave y'all the Black Panther album. What the hell y'all want with me now,
Yes.
man?
Yeah, shout out Tiadi for dropping his new album. I thought it was really dope. It's like a psychedelic rock. It's got like Pink Floyd vibes. So very, very different. But people are loving it. Even got co-signed by Black Thought. Speaking of not rap, I definitely think R&B is making a comeback recently. You know, we got the new Don Toliver album. Would you say that's like more R&B?
Yeah, contemporary R&B.
Contemporary R&B. Yeah.
I feel like it's more like a new age kind of R&B. The Glorilla feature, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of threw me off.
Really? Well, how come?
Because tell me how Glorilla is a female. She got more of a masculine voice than I do. She made me feel insecure.
That's funny.
On gun.
He had a bunch of artists on there. Travis Scott. They had Lil Durk, Future, Justin Bieber, James Blake. But yeah, I feel like everybody hops on the track with him and they end up sounding more like him, you know, more like melodic. So it's very interesting. But yeah, I felt like it wasn't really like rapping, you know, it was just groovy stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the style that he was going for in this album. It's kind of like more of like a groovy, a little bit more like a retro aesthetic. I feel like you can kind of like see that not only in like the music, but you can also kind of get a taste of it in album art. And I feel like it kind of set the tone for everything. You could even look at the music videos, and a lot of these music videos kind of give you more of like a retro vibe too. So
even more R&B. We got Joey Badass just dropped a music video for the Show Me song that he has with the beautiful Soraya, for all you softies out there. But yeah, he was definitely singing on there, doing a thing. And yeah, Masego also dropped a new album, self-titled Masego. And yeah, and Black also, or as my white friend likes to call him, Six Slack. He dropped a new video, also a very R&B type song called Since I Have a Lover. But yeah, and at the end of it, it had a dope tease for a new, more like hip-hoppy song. So I like that new song that he's teasing. But yeah, I feel like a lot of R&B stuff. Not really my cup of tea, but hey.
Why you too tough?
Too tough.
You too tough for it. You too gangster for that.
You already know.
Niggas hate on us. You hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
Are we doing
nigga.
this?
All right, and now back to some rapping.
Wait, hold on. You not finna ask me if I got no feature tracks, folks?
Okay, you got any feature tracks?
Hell yeah, I got feature tracks.
All right, what we got?
All right, this kind of dropped a little bit ago, but No Time Wasted, Polo G.
Polo G.
Yeah, he's gonna be dropping an album pretty soon, within the next few months.
He's a monster for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, and yeah, so back to some rapping. We talked about Absol's new album Herbert, and it was very well received by critics and everybody. But yeah, he's even being more prolific, and he just had a Tiny Desk concert where he debuted the album. So really dope stuff there. He said in a recent sit down that he is actually dropping the deluxe version of the album coming April 1st, so that's exciting. And next year he's got a new album he's working on already, and he's got all these dope collabs already now. And one of my favorites is his collab with Ray Vaughn. It's called Sandcastles. That's definitely a banger. So he's just out here dropping hella music. So yeah, I'm glad that he's recovering well. I know he wasn't doing too well in the past, but he's out here killing it. So I wish him more success, and I hope he keeps going. He also said that Schoolboy Q's cooking up. So
Schoolboy Q also finna get out of retirement too.
Schoolboy Q's cooking up. He's not retired.
Bro, the nigga plays golf. Yeah, but bro plays golf, he smokes cigars. Like, you can't tell me the nigga ain't retired, bro.
He's not retired.
You can't tell me he not retired, bro.
No way. But yeah, Schoolboy Q's kicking up, so that part.
You want me to clip that?
So I don't know if you guys heard of Parkmaster Tape, but he's this very mysterious artist. You know what? As a matter of fact, for Sparkmaster Tape, we gotta put on the mask, because when you put on the mask, then you platoon.
Okay, first of all, y'all got to know that he put this on the table, so he definitely had this shit planned out.
No,
he definitely had this planned out.
Came out of nowhere.
Man, no, don't hit me with none of that. He definitely had this planned out, yo.
But yeah, I mean, you guys you might have heard of Sparkmaster Tape from that song 10 Keys. That was definitely a super banger.
Can you take off that mask now? You're actually kind of freaking me out.
Yeah, this is like Sparkmaster Tape's whole aesthetic. He's got crazy productions, but he's got his vocals are super distorted, and they're always wearing masks. And he said if you wear a mask, you're platoon. So he tells all his fans to wear a mask, and he says it's because that way you don't worry about skin color, you don't worry about things that don't matter except for the music, which I think is a dope message. I thought that this album was dope. But yeah, with all these cases that rappers are going through where they're using their lyrics, maybe more people should start wearing masks. What do you think?
You want to know what I think?
What do you think?
I can't tell whether or not you're looking at me or the camera right now, but it's kind of freaking me out. I'm not even gonna lie.
This is so I don't get sued. Yeah, I thought it was an honest,
Fake.
But yeah, I thought it was a dope, honest record that he dropped. He says things like, I poured my heart out on a record and get 22 views, or I don't want to live like this since you gotta be poor for my ass to be rich. So I thought it was one of his most honest and open albums, his most personal albums. But still got the crazy productions on there. It sounds super dope. If you're just into bangers, you should definitely give it a listen. I like to play it when I'm on my super villain shit. So
It might not look like it, but this nigga's an actual menace to society. So I would actually believe him when he said that.
Also, we got the legendary producer Alchemist. He's been dropping some songs with Larry June, and they sound super dope. They have some super laid back production and rapping, and it's just super chill. But yeah, he's got one called 60 Days and one called 89 Earthquake. So they dropped some dope records recently. And also, we got the last big record I want to mention here is Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia are dropping an album together. So Danny Brown is finally making a comeback. But yeah, they debuted their new song called Lean Beef Patty. The album is called Carrying the Hose, Volume 1. So
experimental it is.
Yeah, so
feminists are not gonna like this one.
So Danny Brown, he's coming out with his wild ass lyrics as usual. But yeah, the couple of songs that I've heard from the album, it sounds like they have some like EDM inspiration. So very different, very dancey songs. But yeah, I think it's cool. But yeah, the boy JPEG Mafia also just had a new song come out with Y2K called Dirt, and I thought that sounded really good. Also, he's got a song called Still, no relation, from the Kenny Beats album that he dropped in August. The album's called Louis, and it's definitely a jam. And yeah, JPEG came through actually on the Tiny Desk performance that Kenny Beats did, and he performed that song first. So it sounds really good, and I like it. Alright, now on to a little bit of hip-hop news. So, did you know there was a Nipsey Hussle exhibit in the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C.?
No.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, I just saw that. I thought it was really dope, so I want to share it with you guys. So yeah, in the National Museum of African American History and Culture, part of the Smithsonian that was opened in 2016, there is an exhibit for Nipsey Hussle that was launched a couple of months ago. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, you better put an exhibit for Nipsey Hussle after killing him, motherfuckers.
Nah, on the real though, bro, I actually feel like Nipsey's one of the few people that I feel like really deserves that, because I feel like he not only has such a huge imprint on culture. People always talk about, at least people from LA always talk about how they felt as if the spirit of the city had left when he also left. And so, the fact that his spirit is something that lives through so many different people, he actually was one of the few who was willing to give to the next generation of artists and people at large. I feel like that's why he definitely deserves his spot in this particular exhibit.
I feel like he was definitely a modern day Tupac, through all the cultural and political changes that he's making. Another artist that they took from us, damn government.
Shit.
I'm just kidding, okay?
No, you're not.
Maybe it wasn't the government. But hey, man, after taking Malcolm away from us, after taking Martin away from us, after taking Fred Hampton away from us, it's the least that they can do. So it's dope that they have an exhibit for Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle's killer actually was just sentenced to 60 years in jail.
That is actually so fitting, because Nip was a rolling 60s crew.
Wow. Yeah, so was Eric Holder, his killer. Nipsey Hussle's family does feel a lot better that justice was served, but yeah, nobody really understands why that happened, and it's just very sad. So onto another little bit of news. 50 Cent just signed a non-exclusive Fox broadcast deal, so you're about to see his millions of shows everywhere now.
Yes. This is a little off topic, but I love Power, I love BMF, all the Power spinoffs that already say Power.
But yeah, I think it's fitting because, well, it's cool to see these rappers grow and do something after hip hop, And I think it's very fitting because hip hop just turned 50 years old, and you see 50 Cent doing his thing, you know.
Yeah, that's corny.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's episode. Join us again next week. I'm really excited. Next week we're gonna talk about the dope video that Chance dropped, talking about revolutions and revolutionaries, you know, and his Save Money fam, Vic Mensa, slept outside to raise money for the homeless in Chicago. That's really cool. So we'll be back again next week. Make sure you join us. But before we go, I want to leave you with this little tidbit of little beautiful tidbit of art here.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with this little piece of art. I think a lot of you will enjoy. So, you know, we were talking about weird music a lot today, so yeah.
Just say it already, damn it.
Yeah, so it's just a couple old heads rapping, just some old folks rapping. Their names are Pete and Boss.
No.
And,
Don't show that,
it's
bro.
so dope.
Old school, but I still bust shots, I'm a Luger. Mashed off the drinks out Uber. Connected back home like a Wi-Fi router. Cats jumping like Puma, and I dream like Martin Luther. Fall asleep to the sound of the over. Nightmare, Frederick Krueger. Sleep with the fishies, now his tuna. I'm snatching his bird and thunder. Tell me the target 6 feet under. He's at work, so his ass in country. Case that joint in the place got plundered. Don't talk about numbers in the UK, you know that they love us. Don't care about colours, black and white, we can be brothers.
Breaking them down like steps on the back of the box of the croc, I bet you take that. Wait, I'm just way too hard to trace past like pins in an haystack. Wait, move that internet side the gym, they're trying to get ripped. I'm holding them sticks with extension clips, I'm leaving them stiff and the ground get lit.
It's pretty wild, so I have to share it with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Please drop a comment, let me know what you think about that new album. But yeah, give us like and subscribe. And
so we can move out the crib.
Yes. All right. That's it.
Nigga, stop playing your arms, man. All right. Until next time.
All right. Until next time.
Nigga, I'm just finna end this. All right, y'all. This is the end of the episode, and I'm gonna be doing the outro. Out here want to look like a goddamn fool. But yeah, so definitely appreciate you guys joining us on this episode.
Yes,
and
sir.
Until next time, hopefully that's gonna be within the next 3 years.
We'll be back next week, y'all. Thank you for joining us. Peace.
حارش شطر ودا منه وبدا مع امريكي just because I grew up in your city مع حبيبي ما نسيت كون عامل كويس انت كويس انا كويس ما في stress يا اخي سيبني